What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Class Cons Corner video. And today we are doing part 6 of the My Summer Car series. And if my voice sounds a little weird, that is because I have COVID. So, what is there a better time to record a My Summer Car video? So I think where we left off last time was we got the good tires on the car. And I think it's about time for this thing's successful maiden voyage to Teimo's. So, if I'm correct, the suspension is a bit mangled, so let's take care of that first. I think what we have to do is, yeah, that's bad. Take care of that. That's worse. Now that's better. Yeah. And this has way too much camber. That's worse. Better. Maybe. This thing doesn't like being the most cooperative thing. I think that's better in terms of camber. Okay, that is good. There, we have fixed up the suspension. Let's get a battery in it, and then we'll be on our way. Because in the first drive where the tires blew out, the car was leaning, and I hope that fixes it. Let's just get the 8 and get the battery in, and then the car will get moving. We know that the engine runs good, so that's okay. Bring the tool set with me in the trunk in case anything goes wrong. Alright, let's see. Does she start? Alright, let's get our seatbelt on. Handbrake off. And it doesn't stall. Look at that. And she only leans to the left a little bit. So I guess I'll do this drive. Let her go. He's going at the speed limit. This is much better than the tractor. So I guess I will meet you guys at Teimo's. It's kind of like a little, like a fun little sports car, like big quotes around sports. Hello, fellow car owners. I am also the owner of a motor vehicle. Alright, let's fill her up. Yeah, Satsuma made it. We had a bit of an accident where I had flipped the car over, but I managed to get it unflipped, so let's refuel her. Did I park too far away? No, I did not. I found out a way to have a really fun but efficient drive. Basically, keep her in 3rd or 4th gear. And you can, like, put your foot to the floor and really nothing will happen. And you can just, like, beat the crap out of it. And the engine will stay cool and it'll be going around 60 to 80 kilometers an hour. And it's fun. I see why the Satsuma is the car that you're supposed to rally, because it's really fun to drive. Well, Teimo, did you see my new whip? My post order has arrived. Wow, I'll be taking that. Why, thank you, good man. I'll partake in a bit of celebratory gambling at the car goes. Alright, let's go again. Ooh, that was close. Okay, I give up. Why, hello there, fellow car owners.
Hei, onks tää nyt se Peräjärven kova jätkä olevinaan täällä.
Screw you and... Oh.
Tää tulee tää Romusen kanssa tänne riehumaan.
Are you the one who sells booze? Well, I think that we should get the car inspected. So I think that is the next step. Let's see what's wrong with it. What do we gotta fix? Because once we have the car inspected, we can legally go on the highways. Get you in there. And I would love to legally go on the highways. That's an easy way to get home. Get you in the trunk. There. Let's go and inspect our car. Hey, whoa, watch out for my car. Alright, let's go and get her inspected. Don't tell me he's closed. Okay, so I guess we're not getting inspected. Well, I guess it's about time that we head on home. After a very productive day of driving. So I guess it's on our way home then. I'll do a smidge more driving, get home, and I'll see you when I'm done with that. I think that for its first successful drive, that was awesome. Did I drive over the jerry can? Yes. Well, look at the Satsuma running. After a lot of maintenance, it made it to Teimo's and back. I feel like that is a success. And it did it quite reliably. This thing is reliable speed. It is light, it's cheap, it's small, and even though it's low power, since it's so light, it is still very fun to drive. Compared to the van and the tractor, it's not that smooth, but still, it is very fun and fast. Take a look at the engine running. The only mishaps were just my error. I mean, look at it go. That engine that I built was propelling this little car, like, all the way to there. And it did it in quite a fast manner. I was averaging maybe 70 kilometers an hour the whole time. And I was just booting it in like a really high gear so the engine would stay cool. And it was fun. It's mainly just handling problems. So I think that that is not it for this episode, but for now, I'm just gonna take care of some of my needs and call that a day. I mean, it would always start up when you wanted it to. It wouldn't stall when you put it into gear. And even if I bogged it at one point, but it was able to drive out of it. It was so reliable. Unfortunately, the inspection shop was closed, but Teimo and Fleetari got a good look at my new whip. Let's head inside. Normally in the tractor, I'd have to bring the beer case because I would get super thirsty on the way there. But here, I could start with a moderate thirst bar and drive to Teimo's, refuel, hang out with people, and back, and still not have to drink any water. That just tells you how fast this thing is. The van is smoother and around the same speed, but the Satsuma is more fun because it corners better. I mean, it should corner better. It doesn't corner that well at the moment. But even in its dilapidated state, it did a bit better than the van. And of course, the tractor is just the tractor. You're gonna have some sausages. Yes, let's cook. See, it's that burner. Put it to 4. While we're doing that, yep, now that the Satsuma's got a full tank of gas, we can go almost anywhere. Let us shower. My sausage is cooking yet? Come on, cook. I'm hungry. About 8, though Timo's just closing. Ooh, now it's going. Wait for those to be done. Check the car's oil to get some stuff out of the trunk. You know, actually, I probably shouldn't leave those sausages. They're probably cooking. You don't leave stuff on the stove. I learned that the hard way with coffee. Ooh, a grilled sausage. Yum. Yeah. Yeah. Turn the stove off. Now I can drink a bit more water. There, now let's check on the car's vitals. Get stuff out of the trunk, like the tool set. You can go right there. Oil, I think I'll need you. Alright, let's check on the oil. Now that the car's had some time to cool down. Let's see. How's the dipstick reading? You know, we're running. Like I said, she burnt a bit of oil. We can always top her off. Yeah, on my first playthrough, when she started burning oil on the first drive, I tore down the entire engine in fear that one of the pistons had gotten bad. But nope, it just burns oil on its first drive, probably getting used to the timing. Okay. I think it's about time to go to bed, because about 8:30. That's a bit early, but an okay bedtime. Oh boy, what? Yeah, sure. Where are my tools? Banner set. Get you in the trunk. Last time I did this call to Satsuma, the exhaust fell off. Get in there. Alright, let's get going. Still have the handbrake on. Alright, let's go pick up the drunk guy. I guess I'll be back once I'm at Timo's. Oh, that is a corner. Okay, like I said, I'll be back once I'm at Timo's. Guard, I was tailgating Penna. Or the cousin, whatever you want to call him. Dude. Hey dude, yeah, I came here. Don't mind the fire extinguisher. Alright man, let's get you home. Yep, I hear you. Alright guys, I'll be back once I'm at his house. Wait, right?
Kiitoksia vaan. Tuossa sulle vähän taksimiehen palkkaa. Kiitos ja näkemiin.
Wait. Alright, drunk man is delivered home. Let's head back to our house. I will see you guys once we're at home. That was a nice little trip. That went surprisingly well. Yes, that trip went basically perfectly. I didn't have any mishaps, no accidents, no nothing. And this Satsuma has just paid off what I had to pay for it in fuel. So, it's a win-win situation. The Satsuma drove well, and it's almost paid back its fuel debt. So, this has been a perfect showcase on how reliable I have made the Satsuma, or just how reliable the Satsuma is. It was reliable enough where he called me and I decided, you know what, I'm going to take the Satsuma. It was reliable enough where I could do that. It idles well. Alright, let's key out the ignition. I don't want to waste the battery. Let's check on the vitals. Oil, how are we doing? Yep, that's where it should be. I'm not gonna check coolant until it's cooled down. Well, those were two very successful drives. I feel like that is a good enough showcase on how Satsuma's doing. So I think next order of events should be the Satsuma getting registered, but I don't think we have enough time for that today. So I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Might be a bit of a short one, I know, but I am currently sick at the moment and I don't have much energy. So I guess I will see you guys next video.